talking about experiences and talking about stuff that stimulates youth and pushes them forward to achieve more for this country. We have an amazing competition that took place in September, Falling Walls Lab Oman 2023 competition. And with me on the line is Dr. Abdullah Al Ghailani from the Oman Medical Specialty Board with a winning project titled Breaking the Wall of Aging Minds, AI Enhanced Diagnostics. So just before we get into this project, we want to say good morning to you, Dr. Abdullah.
Good morning to you, Ahmed. How's things?
Hope everything is great at your end, and we want to know more about your experience at the Falling Walls Lab 2023 competition locally here in Oman.
First of all, regarding the participation, as we mentioned earlier, the process of participating in the competition, from my side, it marked a significant juncture in my academic journey. And when it comes to my career as well, as I'm training in psychiatry right now. So initially the process was a blend of intellectual engagement and demanding evaluation. So as I mentioned, when it comes to participating, you need to apply for the competition. It is mainly a comprehensive application. And it was mainly tasked with articulating the profound relevance or what are you bringing on the table with your research project.
Yes.
And of course, in the context of pressing global issues or things that needs to be looked on further. So initially, I think there was over 95 projects that applied for the competition. And they went into filtering these projects until they ended up with, I think, 24 projects, which presented in the competition.
Yeah, and out of those 24, your project was one of the winning projects.
Yeah, there was 3 winning projects, and I was one of them. And of course, when it comes to that, it's a pivotal moment underscoring the merit my work within a larger scientific community.
Yeah. So you got into the momentum of, being a winner. It's different for the local round. And based on this win, you will be going out to an international, inshallah, event as well, planned in November.
Yes. It is the Berlin Scientific Week.
Yes. Before we get into the Berlin Scientific Week, could you tell us a bit more about your winning project? So your winning project is about breaking the wall of aging minds, AI enhanced diagnostics. So let's get into the project, then we'll talk about Berlin.
Sure. So the project idea was a blend of my research interest initially, concern for the challenges we face when it comes to dementia in our practice. So when it comes to our project, I drew the inspiration, honestly, from Dr. Hamid Al-Sanawi. He's a consultant psychiatrist in Sultan Qaboos University, who dedicated his work into dementia. So led me to conceive a solution-oriented project. We worked together on this one. And the primary objective was to use this tool and how to validate it in our community as an Omani population. So we're using this AI tool as a pilot study to validate it among our population because it was not done before.
Yeah, it's one of a kind. It's a unique project not done before as per what we understand.
Exactly, in the Middle East.
Yes, mashallah. Mashallah. Okay, and on that basis now you finished with the local competition. Now we move on to Berlin. So you're heading out to Berlin to participate in the final version of the Breaking Walls or Falling Walls competition over there. What are you looking forward to from such international event?
So, as you know, you mentioned this earlier, winning feels different. Of course, it's overwhelming. Preparing for the participation in Berlin for the final competition, it's been an intensive process. It involves refining every aspect of my presentation,
Yeah.
adding things, deleting things, just to make it at least perfect to us. And we seek constructive feedback from mentors and peers,
Mm-hmm.
conducting additional research uh, to add into the project's foundation.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to, competing on international level, it's a bit, as I would say, it's a stressful situation.
Yeah.
But we're looking forward to that, as it promises a unique opportunity to connect with leading experts
Mm.
and, gaining insights that will further enrich the project and add to us as individuals.
Yes. Yes, 100%. Of course, always anything that comes with a bit of stress is always good for us as long as it's manageable in terms of we can learn and exchange and gain from that as well. I really want to know, I am keen on knowing how many hours have you put in research for your local project before it went to the international level?
Um, when actually we were working on it since June, I would say.
Hmm.
Um, as per hours, wallahi, I cannot say a number
Mm-hmm.
per se, but it took us
A
a
long
long run,
journey.
honestly, because working with the the company itself, having meetings with them,
Mm-hmm.
having meetings with our supervisor, and
Yes.
because the project is big, we need other psychologists and the training process.
Mm.
How do we use the app? I
Yeah.
think it was a long process.
So it was a long process
Yeah,
altogether. Any
yeah.
final words that you would like to share of advice for the young Omanis who want to participate in the next editions and the next upcoming year editions, or want to make it smoothly to the next competition to
When
represent
it comes
Oman?
to that, as an advice initially, we have the potential. I believe that our ideas have the potential. We're no different than any part of the world.
Yeah.
I believe we have transformative potential ideas that could impact not only on a local level, but on an international level as well. A word to them is to dedicate uh, the research or whatever project they're working on, because we saw that in the final rounds, people were only having main ideas,
Mm.
but we need projects that are built already.
Thank you for this knowledgeful interview and congratulations once again on making it
Thank you.
through towards the international competition. With us on the line was Dr. Abdullah Al Ghailani from the Oman Medical Specialty Board with his winning project, Breaking the Wall of Aging Minds, AI Enhanced Diagnostics. This will be participating in Berlin in the Falling Walls Lab International Competition. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having